performances on the pitch?
I'm very happy with the performances. I said it after the game, I'm very happy with the players. You know, they are doing so much right. There's a lot of the performance and the bulk of the games, the whole games, is doing exactly what we want them to do. You know, and doing it at a level that's required. And we're well aware of, you know, the side of it where creating opportunities, finishing teams off when you're on top, being ruthless in those moments, are stuff that we need to get right for sure. But everyone's aware of that. You know, you don't have to really make that clear to players. They know themselves. But really, what we take from it and what the players need to take from that, and they are, is understanding that, you know, they've done so much right at this point, and if you continue to do that and focus on that, that it's inevitable that it will turn and, you know, get the results that their efforts deserve. You know, and that's what we trust in, and that's what we're focusing on going forward.
How difficult is it picking players up when they played so well and not got the result, and how much more difficult is it when it's happened in back-to-back games?
Well, it's easier. It's easier when you're performing. You know, when you're not performing and you're losing is a different kettle of fish. But when you're performing and you're not getting the rewards that your performances deserve, is a bit easier. So, of course, it's disappointment because of the standards that we set and the feeling that you can have from that. But it's a lot easier when you know you're performing and they know they're very close. And I think it's, you know, at this moment we're just been a bit unlucky, if I'm honest with you, with the results that we've had and not being able to pick up more points that we've deserved. But there's no moping about. There's no feeling sorry for ourselves. We have to continue in focusing on what we are doing well and continue in that way, keep pushing for that. And we know that if we do that, inevitably results will turn, points will come towards us because of the performance and the effort that we're making.
What's making you opt in the last couple of games for Bogle rather than Adams?
Because they're decisions that you make on a daily basis. You know, you try and, as always, when you select a team, is to do what you think is best for the team. A lot of factors go into that: judging the opposition, judging yourselves, training with the players every single day and where you feel they're at, and a lot of situations to consider, but always with the right intention or the best intention for the team to go out onto the pitch, and that can change from week to week. Sometimes it can last for long periods, sometimes it's very short periods and it changes. But you know, one thing is that it's really competitive attitude in the squad. Everyone's ready, everyone's going to be needed, and they're fully aware of that.
Talking about that area of the pitch, can you give us an update on Isaac Purcell?
Yeah, so unfortunately Isaac's picked up a hip injury. Very unfortunate, if I'm honest. He's been doing so well, so close to full return. He's been back in training, he's been working hard, done everything right, followed his programme perfectly. And yeah, unfortunately he's picked up a hip injury. We don't know the extent in terms of how long that will be at this moment in time, but yeah, picking up that hip injury is a huge, you know, another blow for us, but more importantly a blow to him, you know, because he's worked so hard, he's got himself back into such a good state, and unfortunately sometimes in football and in careers, you know, these things happen, they're meant to happen. It's not through anyone's fault, it's not through his own, it's not through fatigue or overtraining or anything like that. He's followed the plan perfectly, and unfortunately it's just one of those freak things that happen. So yeah, but we don't actually know in terms of time-wise how long that will be, and we're hoping, because of the way he is, the way that he rehabs, his attitude towards it, that it'll be quite a short one.
Is it a case of having scans or just wait and see?
Yeah, so he's had the scan to diagnose the injury, but we're not, you know, again, symptom-wise, he's very good. That's always a good indicator. But then clinically is always what it is, but symptoms-wise as well, he's actually a lot better than what the clinical thing says. So that's why time-wise we'll have to see, you know, over the coming week, you know, where we think it's going to be at in terms of length. But yeah, hugely frustrating for everyone, but more importantly for Isaac. You know, he's done incredibly well to get back to this point, but he'll do that again, you know, whatever period it is.
A quick one on Forest, if I may. Quite a lot expected of them this season. What have you made of them? So
yeah, as you said there, high expectations because of the investment that they've made. But they've got a manager that's used to that type of expectation. Of course, their ambition is promotion and Premier League, and when you face any teams in this league, we know how difficult it is. But when you're facing the teams of that ilk, you know, we've already faced one in the sense of that ilk in Swansea. we managed to get the performance that we wanted, the levels of performance that we wanted. And we need to do that again, so it makes it even harder, against the teams of that ilk. But that's what we're concentrating on, is like we did against Swansea, is that performance level, doing more things right than wrong, and giving ourselves an opportunity within the game.
Thanks, mate. Good luck.
Cheers, mate.